Today we're going to be planting tomato plants. This bed is a 3-foot by 8-foot bed, and whenever I was digging those holes just then, I hit clay soil. So I've dug down a little bit deeper, and you can see how this is just clay. So I'm going to change the composition of this soil. I'll be planting in this bed every year, so I'll benefit from the work that I put into it now. But I've dug some good, nice, deep holes. I'm going to go over here to the cow manure pile and put some in here and then till this in and break up these big solid chunks of clay. Today I'm using this high yield tomato and vegetable food, and it says apply 2 tablespoons per plant, mix thoroughly with soil in each hole and water each plant thoroughly after application. So I'm just gonna throw 2 tablespoons in each hole and then kind of mix in the soil to kind of dilute it, and it'll be actually below the plant, so it'll get it whenever it grows some roots down just a little bit. These are the Better Boy tomatoes, and we always grow these because that's what my husband's grandpa always did. Years ago, he had a farm stand by his house. I always like to make a watering ring around my plant, so when I pour water, it doesn't run all over the bed. It stays right around my tomato plant. Okay, this is calcium nitrate. This is something we always use. See how that on this drawing here on picture, it's got that this tomato has rotten. A lot of times you'll grow your tomatoes till they're really big and nice, and then you'll come out and just the whole bottom is rotten. But that's from a calcium deficiency. And so we just add this in. You have to be very careful. If it splatters on the leaves, it will burn them. You're not supposed to get it any closer than 2 inches. And you put 1 level teaspoon per plant, and I'm going to use the small end of that Miracle Grow spoon and put 2 of those, and then I'm going to come back and cover it up, and then I'm going to water it in so that it doesn't splatter, and I'll actually reapply this later. Okay, it says not to get closer than 2 inches, so I'll just get this little spoon, and then I'm going to go halfway around this side, and then halfway around this side, and then just kind of scratch it in around, and then kind of cover it up, and then I'll just get my watering can and I'll water around this area. Don't never water on your plant because you'll promote diseases, and this water will just go down, and your plant will grow roots out to get to the water. So never, and if you water right here, you'll eventually wash your plant out of the soil. So I always water around my ring. On most plants, I'll water in my water ring. And it looks like really good draining soil. That makes me happy. Here's our tomatoes. And I actually added on to this back corner. I had a little section that I couldn't mow, and it just drove me crazy, so I squared that up and added more tomatoes. But that's the 4 that was in the video. I planted some lettuce, and as you can see, it came up really good.